everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we will be taking you on a walkthrough of Six Flags Fiesta Texas Whitewater Bay.
One thing you may notice that is a bit different than Six Flags had before is the security that they have coming into the park. Now they do use more airport style security so that most people with a bag can just walk through fine, not have to get their bag checked. So it definitely saves a lot of time at the gate with security. Keep in mind that this water park gets packed. We did go Memorial Day weekend, so I'm sure that made a difference, but they did limit capacity into the water park, and it seemed to be full around 4 p.m. each day. So they did not let anybody come into the water park after 4 p.m. unless somebody left the water park. So the line was quite long to get in, so keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind about Whitewater Bay is there isn't a ton of lawn chairs and places to put your bags and items. So getting a locker at this park is definitely a good idea. They do have quite a few lockers to choose from, and even though the park was at capacity a couple times, we had no problem getting a locker. The small locker is $14 and the large locker is $20. For the two water slides shown in this photo, keep in mind that once you get a tube and wait in line at the bottom of the line right there, there is about a 30 to 45 minute wait once you get to the actual water slide. There are two pool areas in Six Flags Whitewater Bay. This is the wave pool area, and you can see there are a few lawn chairs in this area, but they were taken within 30 minutes of the park opening. Now for Joe's absolute favorite ride in this entire park, Thunder Rapids Water Coaster. This is the most intense water coaster that we have ever been on, and trust me, we have been on a lot. So I would not suggest this water coaster unless you are prepared to get completely drenched and a lot of water dumped on you. As a side note, you are not allowed to wear goggles, glasses, hats, or water shoes on this water ride. You will have to take them off before you start to go up the hill. Did you know if you are a Diamond Elite member, you do get 2 skip the line passes with each time you go to the Six Flags Fiesta Texas Park? At this specific water park, they actually do have a couple rides you can use skip the line on, and this water coaster is one of them. I would definitely suggest using a skip the line on this because you will save a little over an hour in wait time if the park is really busy. Whitewater Bay does have an upper area, which is different than really any water park that we have gone to. It looks like it's just slides up there, but actually there's a lot more than that. We'll take you up there in just a minute. Here is a family water slide pictured. This has to be one of the best family tube water slides that we have ever been on. This line also looked like it was a little bit over an hour for the majority of the time we were there. So keep in mind, you can use a skip the line pass on that. You go right up the second set of stairs and it probably saves you, again, over an hour waiting in that line. So it's an awesome skip the line pass to use. Over in the bottom, still the lower section of the water park, on the far left side, there is the Big Bender and the Whirlpool. Those can be rode as single and double, and they're nice family slides as well. One thing I love about this water park is they didn't make you get on and off the lazy river. You could ride it as many times in a row as you wanted. And although for most of the time it was completely packed, I didn't even mind because you could really relax on it and go around and around and around as many times as you wanted. And that really made the trip for me. I love lazy rivers, and this one was super fun. So now this is the upstairs level. You can see that's where you get on the really tall drop slides. Those are definitely intense for more of like your teens and adults to go on. And then the Texas Tumble is that family slide. So both of, all three of those slides are up the stairs. I will mention that the stairs have this really weird material on them that prevents them from being hot, but we did really want our shoes to go up those stairs most of the time because it really hurt Joe's feet. So as you continue to walk past the slide entrances, you can see there's a whole nother water park area up here, which we were so surprised about the second day that we went. Ahead is a really large pool area that has palm trees and really fun things in it for kids and adults to swim around in. There are additional lawn chairs up here as well. Now, I hate to talk negatively about any park, and I'm sure every single park is having this issue right now, but the food was extremely hard to get. In this water park at Whitewater Bay, there is only, I think, 2 places to even get food at, and both of them for the majority of the day had about like at least 35 to an hour long wait, and they weren't even accepting mobile orders most of the time either. So I would suggest if you do get hungry to make sure that you are at least like an hour ahead of time on getting food, or you do go into the actual amusement park area to get your lunch and dinner if that's something that you're going to be interested in, because the food takes quite some time. And as another note, they did not have any refill drink stations. So to get even a refill on a drink or a water, you did have to wait in a full food line. So it could take you 50 minutes just to get a Diet Coke on your refill bottle. So that's something to really keep note of, especially if you have kids and things like that, where you definitely need to make sure that they're hydrated. Just this top area alone would be so much fun for a kid. I mean, there was so much effort put into the decor and just the huge kids areas, as you can see ahead. They definitely would have so much fun at this top area. And if I was, had little kids, I definitely would bring my stuff right up there to spend the day. So our 2 biggest tips would be to get there right when it opens so that you can get a chair or a spot where you want, and to make sure that you are getting your food and drinks a pretty far time ahead of when you think you'll need them. Other than that, this is an amazing water park, and we are so excited we got to go back.